What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Game Blaze, and today we are playing judgesim. I am the law. We're going to jump into this right now. We are on week 3 of these new sets of cases. Honestly, I don't remember which case specifically, but we're going to find out soon. I'm getting the feeling we're around case 8 or something like that, but let's just jump in right now and get to this. Let's go. All right, Judge Artard. Good to know that. We're not going to just jump to the casino. We have no way of checking our balance or anything. Let's be responsible adults, head to bed, and just move on with life. Let's go. Come on now. Yeah, I was right. Case 8. All right. We got Rafael Belasco over here, and we have Ann Canny. I would have gone with Carney because Carney is an actual name. Okay, let's take a look. A citizen injured after a stray dog attack. Okay. What else we got here? Reports of dog attacks. 4,731 cases. And they took a picture of the stack of reports. That's fantastic. That's much help. Let's see if we have any digital evidence in the case. No digital evidence, so to speak. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got here. Case subject. Repeal of the new enactment that the city of Broad Hill has introduced. Defendant, Broad Hill Counselor. Plaintiff, Animal Rights Association. Okay. Details. Recently, there have been numerous reports of stray animal incidents in the Broad Hill area. In these reports, it has been stated that stray dogs have particularly attacked people, destroying wildlife, caused various traffic accidents, and attacked other pets. It was said that some people in the vicinity are feeding these stray dogs, and in order to prevent the situation, the animals were asked to be collected. It's written very strangely. The animals were asked to be collected by the municipality and euthanized. Okay, let me put this into better English. So, animal control, which is branch of government services like local government services, provincial, municipal, something of that nature. They were asked by the government, through the people to start euthanizing and this is killing dogs, right? And stray dogs are an actual problem. In fact, in India, there's a zero tolerance policy for stray dogs, as far as I know, at least in the bigger cities, because of the problems with rabies. You get bit by a dog with rabies, and unless you are vaccinated, you're done. Like, once you have rabies, there's no coming back from that. It's a death sentence. So this can be a real problem. And I know, as a person who, I love cats, I have a lot of friends who have dogs. I get it. I get our little furry friends and all of that stuff. But we have to, be serious about this stuff. You can't just have stray animals roaming around. Aside from the garbage and stuff that it kind of creates, it can be dangerous too. Genuinely dangerous. Especially if one of your children is out playing and then gets bit by a rabid dog. Real problems, for sure. Okay, so in response to this situation, the municipality of Broad Hill implemented a new enactment and started to collect the animals. However, the Animal Rights Association, reacted to this situation and took various actions, sued the municipality to annul the decision. I'm going to end up on the side of animal collection, animal control. I'm all for animal rights, don't get me wrong. I live not far from a nice protected jungly area that has a lot of wild monkeys in it, and it's dope. It's really nice. And tourists are warned, if you go there, monkey might steal your shit and might just snatch that little finger of yours. Right, you start pointing at a monkey, and that monkey might just rip that finger off and toss it off into the tall grass, never to be seen again, and not think twice. You know what I'm saying? Go home into his tree and sleep like a baby. And that's fine. You know what I mean? And you know what happens if you hurt a monkey? You get arrested. You get arrested if you go and mess with a monkey. But again, it's a protected area. That's where the monkeys live. And then the city is where everybody else lives. And so we all just stay separate. Everybody's happy. Monkeys don't come to us. We don't go to them. I mean, As tourists, yeah. And if I saw a monkey driving a motorcycle or a car past my house and pointing at me, I wouldn't mind. I'd say, what's up, monkey? Have a nice day. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is a different situation, all right? Just trust me on this. Anyway, Animal Rights Association lawyer, Ann Canny. Okay, this is where Canny comes from. We are the reason why these animals have become what they are. We have destroyed their natural environment. We have made them dependent on us, and now we choose to kill them easily because we no longer need them. The municipality doesn't want to sterilize them because it's an expensive method. It's cheaper to kill them instead. This is completely contrary to humanity. It's also a crime. Do not be complicit in this crime. Yeah, I would prefer sterilization, but like this money does have to come from somewhere. Right. And I hate to make it all about money because it's not. But every time somebody wants the government to do something, they think that the government has magical money. And then they complain about taxes. Nobody wants to pay taxes. Nobody. But taxes are what pay for your schools, K through 12, at least in the U.S. Taxes are what pay for your roads. Taxes are what pay for your military and your law enforcement, whether you think you want them or not. Taxes are what pays for your fire department. Taxes pay for a ton of stuff. Now, I'm not here to defend your government and how they handle taxes. But the reality is that if you want to allocate funds to sterilizing every stray dog in your country, somebody's going to pay for that, and it will be the taxpayers. So that's a choice that you have to make. And really, this is more of a political decision than it is for just a judge to be making. But, you know, hey, we're going to roll regardless. Broadview Municipality spokesperson. Look, this is no longer sustainable. We can't deal with this by neutering animals. They reproduce very quickly, and it is difficult to prevent this. Our streets are not safe. There are hundreds of reports of attacks every day. At night, our children cannot go out safely. These animals have now become gangs and have become real dangers. The main thing here is the safety of human life. If they care a lot about animals, then they can take them and take care of them in their own homes. Yeah, but we will stop this now. There are no animals on the street. This is important for the quality of life. They live in very bad conditions on the street and die under a car. I mean, that's a little grim right there, but it's not. She's not wrong, and I hate to say that I am very much on her side. So let's hear them out. Let's see what they got to say. Mr. Blasco, why do you prefer to euthanize animals instead of placing them in shelters or neutering them? Your Honor, we do not get enough budget from the government for this. Thank you. It's about economics. For the current number of animals, it is necessary to build a lot of shelters. As we build them, their populations will increase even more. Sterilization is unfortunately costly for us, and believe me, it will not be a permanent solution. It's just a temporary solution to save the day. I agree. And listen, I'm all about sheltering living things. Okay, all living things deserve shelter to some degree, but I am way more interested in sheltering humans than I am animals. And this doesn't make me anti-animal. It means that I worry about humans before I worry about animals. It is just, I'm a human. I am sorry. And while I'm good at putting myself in other people's shoes, I was a vegetarian for years and years and years. Not so much anymore for health reasons, but I'll tell you right now, sheltering humans to me, much more important. Finally, I would like to say this. If we don't euthanize these dogs today, we'll have to do much more than that in the future. Yeah, 100% agree. Ms. Carney, what is your proposed solution to this issue? Your Honor, they find money for whatever they want. Yeah, Have you ever tried fundraising? I really would like to know if Ann Canny right here has ever tried fundraising for anything. They can't just find money for anything. Somebody has to allocate it from somewhere, and that money comes from the people of the country. We already can't agree. And I'm talking we as a global civilization on what we're supposed to spend money on and what we're not. Nobody actually wants to give any of their money away to the government, but we have to for roads and schools and firefighters and all this other stuff, right? In some countries, your taxes help pay for the National Health Service, like in Britain, which is real nice. And don't get me wrong, I know that Britain and Canada don't have a perfect healthcare system, but man, it sure is better than what the fuck is going on in the U.S., okay? And I think we can all just cumulatively agree on that. And if you don't know, now you know. But anyway, Let's see. Your Honor, they find money for whatever they want, but when it comes to animals, they say we don't have money. Killing can't be the solution. This is this is primitiveness. It's primitive. I didn't know primitiveness was a word, but I guess so. Anyway, we are a developed country. Yes, I mean, I suppose so. We can solve the problem without killing animals on the street. Their lives are not less valuable than ours. Yeah, but if I have a terminal illness, and also, I hate to say it, but animals are not putting back into the financial system. And, you know, we don't ask them to, but there's a repercussion for that. You know, when you spend years putting back into the gross domestic product of a country, then you can expect some kind of return at some point. If you've served your country, if you've been a public servant, if you've just had a job and gotten a 401k or what have you, some kind of stock buyback or whatever, like you have, you know, some kind of sustenance, some kind of long-term earnings because of the work that you've done. Now you're having to spend money on a stray dog, which again, I'm not angry at the dog, but again, someone has to pay for this. It's not going to be the dog. The dog's never going to pay for this. So it's not about value. It's about trying to find a balance to this solution where you're asking taxpayers to pay for something. We must not forget this. We cannot solve this problem as long as there are people who buy animals to satisfy the monetary whims of their spoiled children and then throw them out irresponsibly. Those who bring animals from abroad for breed dogs and trade in this business, and people who cannot take care of their pets and lose them. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Irresponsibility definitely causes a huge, part of this. And if you want to enact a law that, registers every animal to a person, and then that person is responsible for taking them to a vet when they die so that we know that they were not released into the wild, I'm all for it. I really am. I mean, I like my, privacy and, all the other stuff, but privacy is just not nearly as important to me as I guess it is to some other people. If you want to do some kind of reporting, on who has a pet and how that pet's life is going, I'd sign off on that. I would. You know what I'm not going to sign off on? Trying to house and neuter every stray animal on the face of the planet. That's not reasonable. It's not. We cannot solve this problem as long as there are people who buy animals to satisfy their money. Yeah, I know. We already read that. Why are you making me read this again? Okay. Well, basically at the end it changes. Those who buy animals from abroad for breed dogs and trade in this business, and people who cannot take care of their pets and lose them. In other words, instead of killing animals as a priority, we should educate people. I agree. We can do both. We can educate people in the future, and we can euthanize all these animals that are running around right now. That's what's up. That's what's going to happen here. So my ruling, my court, you guys want to do it differently in your country, I understand. It was decided that the new enactment put in place by the city of Broad Hill should be repealed. It has been decided to continue the implementation of the new regulation put into effect by the Broad Hill municipality. Yes, we're going to continue this decision and double down on it. Let's save the taxpayers some money. And then let's educate people so they don't do it again. Now, with that done, because we had a rough day, let's jump on to case 9. Woo! Judy Bird. Kind of looks like a bird. All right, let's see. Evidences. Let's see. J. Bird, subject, your daughter's future. Who's this? M. Redrow. Wasn't Redrow the old president or something like this? Your Honor, let's see. It says, hello. Your Honor, you will release Liam in today's case. I hope your daughter's life is worth more than the fairy tale of justice in this shitty country. Oh, Redrow wasn't the president, was he? I think he was the, he was like a minister or something. Yeah, anyway, all right. Hello. The moment you hit the gavel today and make the decision, we send $200,000 to your account. It looks like I'm going to get my ass locked, and I guarantee you will earn a lot more. I'm going to get my ass locked, comma. And I guarantee you will earn a lot more if you get me acquitted. Oh, interesting. Okay. So whoever is blackmailing her about her kid, not about blackmailing her, but like bribing her, is now saying you have to get me out. Okay. Receipt of said money, 200 grand from Martin Redrow. Yeah, he was definitely on our list. To Judy Bird. And you'll have to forgive me, it's been a couple of weeks. Okay, so you're a corrupt official and apparently a former judge. Let's see. Judy Bird, 53, female, no criminal record, positive health, yes, citizen. Okay, Banana Republic, which was established to monitor unusual movements in the bank accounts, or BR, I guess. Whatever BR is. I thought it was Banana Republic, my bad. Which was established to monitor unusual movements in the bank accounts of all senior executives, public employees, and those with political positions in accordance with the law, enacted to reduce corruption in the country. As a result of the extensive work carried out by the Anti-Corruption Unit, Judy Bird was arrested and questioned. A single inflow of $200,000 was observed into Chief Justice Judy's account in a foreign country. It appears that the account through which the funds are being transferred is a front account belonging to the former Minister of Interior. There we go, Martin Redrow, who was arrested for corruption 10 days ago. Oh, this takes place right afterwards. Wow. After a court warrant was issued to search Judy's home, 2 suspicious emails were found on her personal computer during the search carried out in coordination with the police department. Judy Bird. I'm a person who has served this country for many years. Whoever tried to defame my name with such accusations, you should have arrested them. I only saw Martin Redrow in newspapers and on the TV news. I would never take money from such a person. I am as loyal to this country as I am to my job. I urge you to leave me immediately, or you will have a headache when I get out of here. Oh, no. No. You don't get to threaten the court or an officer of the court or an officer of the law. And this, biatch, this right here, this is a threat. And we don't stand for threats up in this motherfucker. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to hear you out, and then I'm going to fucking sentence the shit out of you. So why don't you take off the judge's robe, Your Honor? You're in a courtroom as a defendant, not as a judge. Don't worry. I know the rules better than you do, Your Honor. That's how I want to represent myself. Okay. In your testimony, you said that you never admitted to such an accusation. How do you explain the flow of money? This is a trap set for me. It is despicable that they resort to such means to tarnish my name. I'm a respected and moral judge who has worked for this country for as much as you do. Okay? No one can buy me with their money. So what about the emails in your computer? What email? I don't know of such a thing. You mentioned that you are a respected judge and how ethically you work, but I see in your testimony that you threatened the police. Exactly. Is that the sense of morality? I was about to ask. Your Honor, I'm a human being. At that moment, I admit I spoke threateningly to the police officers because of the damage to my image in the eyes of my family and the stress of facing such an accusation. I apologize to them in your presence. Do you care? I don't care. I don't think anybody cares. No, this is not a No, Judy, you're a corrupt former government official who is about to become inmate Bird. Yeah, guilty. Execution. Okay, so first of all, let me grab my laptop, or my keyboard over here. First of all, you're going to pay back $200,000. Okay? That's the first thing you're going to do. And then you're going to do a year in the slam, and you're going to get 5 years of public service, or 5 months. What is this? You're going to get 24. Let's do 24 months. 2 years. Oh, I can't do both. Oh, well, in that case, let's just do 36. That's 3 years. 36 months of public service, okay? Pay the money back, you get public service. I was going to give her a year in jail, but you know what? Because honestly, anyway. Famous judge found guilty of corruption. Yeah, you bet your ass. You bet your ass. All right, let's go to the goddamn casino. Yeah, we had a rough couple of days. Let's see what we got today. All right, we're going to do, we got $5,200. So we can go in, let's go in on 1,000. Look, it's not real money, okay? I would never do this in real life. I am not a gambler. Got king and an 8. Well, this sucks because I'm like 90% sure that they have 20. But we have to stay because I'm not going to hit on 18. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to just go again. We got $5 grand. We can miss out a little bit. All right. So we're evened up. We're even. I got to stay. Really? Really? They happen to have an ace under there? That's just terrible. All right. Last one. I've got to stay. Nobody's running on that. Yay, we won some money back. We still upside down? Yeah, we're still not quite there. I'm just trying to get back to where I started. All right, and 13, draw. Jeez. All right, I swear this is the last. Oh no, this is how it happens. Let's see, let's draw a card. Oh, 21, boom, stay. Fight me. Let's go, fight me. You fucking kidding me, dude. You're kidding me. What are the chances? What are the chances of the dealer pulling a 21 right there? Come on, man. You draw 21. I'm just stay. Really? There's no way. This is not possible in real life. Now I'm just intrigued. I'm intrigued. 14. I gotta draw on this. Oh, God. Fine, stay. This is not going well. No, I'm out. I'm out. How much money did we lose? Most of it? Yeah. All right. Bye. Don't care. Keep my money. You gotta be kidding me, man. The dealer pulls out 21. Eat a dick. All right. Let's see. End of day. Since we can't drink. Case 10. All right. Whoa! What is cracking here? Dude, he's got a spit mask on and everything. This is a girl? Dio Burra ridden. That looks like dude. I'm gonna go with guy. That's nuts. All right. What's up with Hannibal Lecter here? One piece of digital evidence. Okay. I'm nervous. Oh, CCTV footage showing the attack on the judge. Yeah. This happened in real life. This is a real thing. You can Google this. Google guy attacks judge. I bet you it'll come up. All right. Dio Burra, ridden. 32 male. Yes, criminal record. Insult and beating. I didn't know you could... This whole thing about insult is hilarious. Got a positive mental health test. Yes, he's a citizen. All right. Malicious wounding. Dio Burra ridden, who was tried for assault, did not like the judge's decision in the trial. Dio Burra, who jumped from the defendant's podium to the judge's seat, attacking the judge. After the intervention of the security forces, he was calmed down with difficulty. He was recharged with intentional manslaughter after... Whoa! Did he kill the judge? Oh, okay. So he was... You can't... Wait. Okay, so either he killed the judge or... Yeah. I guess we're going to have to go with he killed the judge here. I'm not sane. I'm crazy. I'm having delusional problems these days. You can't judge me. Oh, no. You see, that shit might fly in some countries, my brother. But this, sir, this is Banana Republic. And unfortunately, you do not get to assault an officer of the court and walk. Why did you attack the judge? Like I said, I'm not sane. I see that the mental health test is positive. You're a very sensible person. What do you say about the situation? Those stupid doctors can't understand that I have delusional problems. I have told them this many times. They don't understand me. That doesn't mean you have to attack the judge, does it? That judge didn't understand me either. Like him, you don't understand either. Are you going to attack me the same way you attacked the judge? Of course not. I can't do that even if I want to. Yeah, yes, you can. We have taken enough precautions for this. Okay. Well, then you're gonna go away, dude. I wish you could give both. I wish you could give, treatment and, whatever. But obviously, this dude needs to go the fuck away. He doesn't have any money, so we're just going to go ahead and give him a dime piece to stand on. And you just good luck with that, and we'll see you later. Okay, bye. All right. So, let's go to the casino. What are we at? We're at 17. We need to win our money back, which I understand is never going to happen. It is never going to happen. You don't win your money back from a casino. Oh, these bastards. Oh, these bastards. You know I got to stay on 18. The laws of probability are bizarre here. They're just bizarre. I'm out. Oh, man. All right, end the day. What do we got? Case 11. All right, who's here? Paul Sewell. Okay, are you Korean? That's bizarre. And John Dice. I like that name. I like the name Dice. I'm gonna roll these dice. All right, we got no digital evidence. Let's check out over here. Messages in the game chat recorded by John Dice. This guy is LOL 1989, and Dice is Dice 2015. Who wants to have sex? What is sex? Add me. I could teach you. Okay. Who wants free redo? I also want to. Hey, send it to me. Okay, you just have to add me as a friend and pretend to be my girlfriend. Wait, what? So this is from Dice 2015, right? Who's LOL 1989? This is bizarre. Because it sounds like John Dice here doesn't know what sex is, which is weird, but okay. So, all right, let's just continue on and see what we like. Oh no, what is this, dude? Game mode that may be inappropriate for children inside Redlock Sex Simulator. It has been found out that there is an age limit to access these modes. Yeah, as there should be. What the fuck is going on here? Oh no. All right, listen, we all play adult games. It's cool. Someone explain to me what's happening here. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I gotta look at the case file. All right, so compensation lawsuit filled with the request to shut down the game. Defendant, Redlocks. Plaintiff, John Dice. In this case, the Redlocks brand is presented by lawyer Paul Sewell. Okay, so he's a lawyer for the company named Redlocks. Recently, when his 9-year-old son came to him and asked, what does sex mean? John Dice started to investigate where his son could have learned this. I mean, okay. I'm not, anyway, let's just continue on. You should be talking to your kids about not sex. Like I think there's two different kinds of sex. There's that carnal, wild, ball gag, zipper mask sex over here. And then there's the physiological making children, intercourse that happens over here. And discussions about intercourse, the fact that it exists and, the evolutionary process of such probably should be a topic of conversation from a young age. Now, you can talk about ball gags and zipper masks much later, okay, for sure. But, to all those religious folks out there, talking about evolution and talking about intercourse as a way to make children and reproduce does not have to be the same conversations as ball gags and zipper masks, okay? Which is also a good conversation, but they're separate from each other. They happen at different times, okay? Not the same thing. Anyway, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a 9-year-old, especially today, someone who's on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, knows what sex is. Everybody does, but you gotta start having these conversations with your kid early and stop waiting for the educational system to take over, because that's never a good idea. Anyway, John Dice, a parent who watches the games he plays, banned his son from the game after seeing messages in the chat in the game Redlocks. This makes sense now. Okay, hold on. Before we go further, let's take a look. So, Dice 2015 is his son. Yeah, which at present would make him 9 years old. Right. Okay. And then LOL 89. Oh, wow. Okay, so these are all pedos that are running around What is this, 89 or 98, 98? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. So, yeah, he's the youngster. Wow. Okay. Got it. All right, this makes a lot more sense. I mean, hey, that's why we check evidence out first. Anyway, John Dice, who documented the messages he saw by taking photos as evidence, filed a lawsuit against Redlocks. John, who filed the lawsuit against the brand for damages considering the trauma his son may experience, also demands that the game be banned. I'm not really for that, but okay. My son has been playing this game for about 5 months. Okay, John. Why? Why is your son playing an adult game? If you think that first of all, there's a bunch of sick motherfuckers in that chat, and every single one of them needs to be investigated by law enforcement. But if you think that I, as a judge and an arbiter of justice here in Banana Republic, am going to rule against a video game company for making an 18 and over game, you are barking up the wrong fucking tree. Nor am I going to require compensation from them, because that's bullshit. You need to be a better parent and watch your kid, dickhead. Let's continue. Let's see. Let's hear what they have to say, and we'll go back. To Paul Sewell, what's your company's defense regarding these allegations? Your Honor, all parents should take responsibility for what their children do. There is no specific age restriction to play our game. We only impose an age limit of 13 to 17 to play some exclusive content. If the incident in question had also occurred in the modes where these contents can be played, If the incident in question has also occurred in the modes where these contents can be played, unfortunately, it is seen that the child does not meet the age limit. Okay, this sentence is a garbled mess of I don't know what. So this shouldn't be an if, because that's a question. And this seems to be a statement. So I'm going to read it without the if. The incident in question has occurred in the modes where these contents can be played. Unfortunately, it seems that the child does not meet the age limit. Okay, so an underage child was in an overage chat on a game that essentially should be 18 and up. Okay, so this changes my opinion. When you buy an adult game on Steam, you do have to like register your age, and it does have to go back to your identification, I believe, and it does have to match your credit card. Now, if that's not the case, somebody tell me, because I have bought plenty of adult games, which I will freely admit, I have no doubt, like no problem, as long as the adult game is good. I don't need porn. Porn I got for free. That's called Pornhub. Nobody cares about that. What I'm talking about is like an adult game, like House Party, which I think is a phenomenal game. I have put lots of hours into House Party, literally trying to get every achievement. It's entertaining. It keeps me going. That's why I put it on the channel. And if you haven't seen it, it's because you didn't log in. Because even YouTube knows that for people that are for 18 and up content, that's not pornography or anything, but that has sensitive adult themes, you got to log in. You know what I'm saying? And I can't monetize it for anything, but it's on the channel. So if you want to see it, you know how to do that. Anyway, so I do have a bit of a problem that one, this game that does offer this content any way, shape, or form is not 18 and up. It needs to be. So that needs to change. And then two, you obviously need a better monitoring system to make sure that underage children do not end up in an 18 plus chat with a bunch of pedos, you dick. So I will hold you responsible for that, but continue. If the incident in question has also occurred in the modes where these contents can be played, unfortunately, it's seen that the child does not meet the age limit. Yeah, we got that. So you're saying that such messages can come to children 13 and older? No, of course, Your Honor. What I'm trying to say is that we don't have a way of knowing who is a member and for what purpose. We try to control as much as possible and evaluate the complaints received. However, we think that families should be equally conscious and should not leave their children alone while playing. I don't disagree with you on the parents and the families being responsible part. You are correct. But having age verification on your channel, super important. Yeah, it is super important. And by the way, there has been a proposed fix for this. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but the proposed fix is that you simply age restrict every device that exists. So in other words, when your computer comes from the factory, when your phone comes from the factory, you do some age verification on your phone, which, by the way, you kind of do already when you register your device. Now, don't get me wrong. If you were, carrying a burner phone, you're obviously not going to be able to do that. But that just means that you cannot visit a lot of the internet on a burner phone. You're basically going to, like, if you want to buy tobacco, if you want to visit porn, if you want to purchase liquor online, if you want to have something sent from one state or one country to another, this would be the way to fix that problem. You make sure that the device itself is age verified, and then the device can access whatever. Because if your child then does it, the assumption is that you let them do it because you gave them an age verified device to do whatever they want with. So then it would be completely on the head of the parent and not on the company. But in this case, I'm going to hold the company somewhat responsible. I'm going to have to. What are your thoughts on this, John Dice? This offense is almost as disgusting as what I saw in the game. How can a company that knows that most of its players are children speak so freely about this? Yeah, but like House Party. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using that just because I think we all kind of know what that game is. And if you don't know what House Party is and you're over the age of 18, which you should be anyway, go log in to YouTube and then go back to the channel. Go check out gameplays. And literally like a week or two ago, I put out 2 House Party videos. You know what I'm saying? But that's appropriate because they're age restricted. So it's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, let's continue. This defense is almost as obnoxious as anything I've seen in the game. How can a company that knows that most of its players are children talk so freely about this? Are you not upset at all about the pedo people in your game can teach children about how they can sustain their minds? Or stain their minds. I'm sorry, that's a weird way to put that. I'm sure hundreds of children are traumatized every day because of your brand's irresponsibility. Do you want to make a defense on the issue? Such baseless allegations are only meant to damage our brand. On the contrary, we are a company that receives thank you messages from hundreds of families every day. In these messages, they say that their children have started to succeed in their lessons thanks to our game, and they behave much more calmly. Wait. This game is just about sex, though, right? It's a sex simulator. What are you talking about? Okay, such unfounded allegations are only intended to damage our brand. Blah, blah. Can I skip this? This is being presented really poorly. Because here's the thing. As industries go, I respect the adult entertainment industry. If we try to pretend that the internet is not built around adult entertainment to a large degree, we're all lying to ourselves. If we try to pretend that adults don't go to strip clubs and whorehouses in countries where that's legal and illegal, trust me, they do. Married and unmarried. And again, I'm not for married people doing that stuff. Yeah, porn is porn. I don't care about porn. I really don't. But brothels and strip clubs, those are meant for single people. You know what I mean? It's better than going on Tinder and swiping on people that want a relationship and lying to them just because you want to get laid. Nah, man. Go to the stripper. Go to the whorehouse. You know what I mean? That's what they're for. Go to a brothel. You know what I mean? Find an escort. I have no problem with that. I personally don't have any problem with that industry. I have a problem when anything that you can use is used improperly. And honestly, in the U.S., where you can go out and buy a gun for $400, you can get a Glock for like $450, $500, and you tell me that prostitution is illegal? Come on, man. Like, spare me. I'll see you at the Bunny Ranch. You know what I mean? In Pahrump, Nevada. But seriously, like, come on. Anyway, I'm not for regulating the adult industry past the fact that I want age verification. And I want this put completely on the families to verify where their children are at. That really should be the case. Anyway, I've yacked on this enough. It's a weird one. So let's see what the decision potentials are. It has been decided that Redlock's game will not receive any penalties and will remain playable. It has been decided that the name Redlocks is prohibited. No, we don't want to do that. Due to the trauma caused the family by Redlock's game, it was decided to pay $200,000 in compensation and the game was banned. The decision has been made that there must be age limit to create a Redlock's account. Yeah, why is this not already happening? That's my decision right there. And no, you don't need $200,000. That's a cash grab. No, go home. Nobody cares. Anyway, listen, we made it through another Game Blaze episode on judgesim. This was a good one. I actually had a lot of fun with this. I hope you did too. So listen, I'm going to check in with you guys next week, and I guess I'm going to see y'all later then. Peace out, y'all.